you to Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, one game to decide who represents the AFC in the Super Bowl. It's the New England Patriots and our home team. On the visitor sideline, Patriot head coach Mike Vrabel. His guys looking to become the rare but not unheard of wild card team that makes it all the way to the Super Bowl. On the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys fired up, the #1 seed, trying to see this thing through and get to the Super Bowl. Mike Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olsen. Glad you are joining us for this one. And we are underway here on EA Sports. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The New England offense getting ready to go to work here. They'll be led by the man from North Carolina, 6'4", quarterback Drake May.
We had a chance to sit down with him earlier in the week, Mike, and he just stressed this is just another game. We have to approach it no differently than we have the entire season, and obviously it suited them very well. They've played very good ball here come playoff time, but these are the moments that legacies are built upon, and they're one game away from the Super Bowl.
And he's not going to get too far tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29. Out of the gun, here's May. That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Open man, Demario Douglas. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the 1st down.
And the Patriots, 1st down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a 1st down.
Off the bootleg, here's May. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on 1st down. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 5. To throw again is May. That one taken in by Douglas. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a 1st down.
2nd and 10. And this is Travion Henderson. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Working out of the gun. It's May. And that is incomplete. Hunter Henry was the one he was looking to connect with. And it's going to be 4th down. On 4th down, Jack Browning is on to punt. Back deep to receive is Calvin Austin. And that's Big Beauty out of bounds at the 6-yard line. This crowd ready in anticipation. Their offense taking the field for the 1st time. They'll be led out by the quarterback now in his 4th NFL campaign.
Mike, when you're grinding away in the midst of training camp, these are the moments that you fantasize about. However, it's no longer a fantasy for either of these two teams. It's their reality. It's up to them to seize the opportunity in front of them. For that to happen, they're going to need a big game out of their quarterback. And if he plays the way he's capable of, they could be just a few hours away from heading to the Super Bowl.
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and
He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And this is a pretty good result. That kick will head out of bounds.
41-yard line.
There you see Mike Vrabel, his Patriots set for their next drive. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Short pass caught by Henry, the tight end. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And he didn't get the check he was hoping for on that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's touchback. The home team's offense are now ready to get going on their 2nd possession. They were 3 and out first time around. They'll begin anew here in this scoreless game. It's 1st and 10. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
8 yards on the pickup, brings up 2nd and 2 at the 28-yard line.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and a couple. They'll stick with him again. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Well, this play, Mike, is clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they forced 4th down.
But I think it would be a bit of an understatement, Mike, to say that this offense has come out today a bit flat. They haven't picked up a single 1st down through the first 2 drives, and barring a really aggressive decision here, they'll have to wait till their 3rd series to see if they can make it happen.
A fair catch. He's going to call it and take it right around his own 30-yard line. The Patriots offense ready to take over once more. And so far, not much has gone right. They've had it twice, punted twice. Looking to sustain something here on drive number 3. On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. To throw now, May. Here's a screen taken in by Henderson. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and they lost some yards on the play.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here.
Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And the defense comes away with the turnover.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't yardage, and I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight, but it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself, and in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover.
The home team's offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They start without, and remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. At issue was the knee or any other body part except the hand down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field? So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Here's Austin to return. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The home team's offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. And so far, 2 drives, 2 punts, no first downs. Not a winning formula as they start drive number 3. They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going to get this one up to the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
43-yard line.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
12 more yards from him there, and another first down.
Well, after the nice run to start the drive, why not go back to the well and try it again? And that's exactly what they do. Have to imagine at some point now, the defense tries to change their look.
No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So a quarter in the books in the AFC Championship. What will the second quarter have in store? And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 7.
Let's go.
They'll look to throw. He'll air this one out for Watkins. That one knocked away in the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up 3rd down now. Back to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
That one is good. And his guys will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Marcus Jones now to return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Patriots offense and their running back, Rematch Henderson, making their way back out there. The offense is a little slow to start percolating. 3-0 the score as they begin this drive with a 1st and 10. They'll try the left side with Henderson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning first and second down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in third and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. Give him 13 on that screen play. And a first down.
The Patriots, first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Here's May. Pass caught right side by Henry. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
12 more yards.
Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
To throw is May. Pass is caught. That's Ruckert, the tight end.
Complete.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up second
From the 48-yard line. Here's second and 4. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, New England.
Up until that run, this first half, it's kind of been tough sledding here for this run game. They'd love to see him get going. That last big pickup's going to go a long way.
Pass completed to Douglas. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Unbalanced look here to the right side on first and 10.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
On the give, it's Henderson. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line.
Here's second and 6.
Second and 6.
Throwing now is May. And he's in. Hunter Henry. Touchdown, New England.
Touchdown, Patriots.
And that was just a great drive. Really from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Patriots move out to a 7-3 lead.
Team 3.
Touchdown. Myers is back to boot this one away. This is Turner. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The home team's offense getting set to get back to work. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with first and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick throw, taken in. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Pick up the 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 33-yard line.
From the 33, here's second down and 7. He'll look to throw. That's caught by Watkins. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. His first catch here in this AFC title game, and it's a first down.
50-yard line.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
He'll get this over the middle to Smith. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll look to throw yet again. That's to the left side, taken in by Smith. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
2nd and 7 at the 35-yard line.
Here's Johnson. It'll be a short pickup down to the 31. Amani Hooker there on the tackle.
Down at the 31. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and
3. 7-3 is the score. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Back with more of the AFC Championship game after this. 3rd down, 3 to go.
Let's go now.
Now they'll set up to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
At the 27-yard line.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up 1st downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that 3rd down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Amani Hooker there on the tackle.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. Now the Patriots going to use their 1st timeout. As they'll stop with 27 seconds remaining until halftime.
Only a yard. It's 4th down.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. He finds his receiver. That's Bateman. To the pylon. He's in for the touchdown.
You know, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback. They get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
Makes the score. Our home team 10. Visitors 7.
Much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Jones now on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. Patriots offense going to get it one final time in this first half. They'll start out 1st down and 10. They will start it on the ground. We'll run that clock. And And he'll take this past the 30. A gain of 6. Mark it at the 31. New England going to take their second timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Body his man up. He wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
Third down. And 4 yards to go.
Off the play fake, it's May. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's out of bounds inside the 30. A big play at a critical juncture in this game. A pickup of 44 yards. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Jason Sanders on to try the field goal. Officially, this will be a 43-yarder. Sanders' kick is good. And the Pats will level the score at 10 apiece.
Nice job there securing points with that final play. Of course, they would have loved to have come away from that possession with a touchdown, but I think they're going to be happy with 3 going into the break.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen here with an abridged version of the halftime report. Both offenses still trying to find their way. Tight, competitive game, though, as we are tied at the half. To find out who will come out on top, let's rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
We welcome you back on EA Sports for quarter number 3. The Lamar Hunt Trophy waiting to be claimed. 30 minutes away, unless, of course, we have overtime. We're back underway in the AFC Title Game. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. The home team's offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. They'll see if they can go out breaking our tie. We're all even at 10. As this drive begins, 1st and 10. The third quarter begins with a run. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
A gain of a yard.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain. And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
3rd down and 9. He'll drop to throw. That's taken in left side by Smith. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's not going to get there. Out of bounds, a couple of yards short. It is 4th down. Special teams on the field, ready for this punt. On the return is Jones. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Patriots offense ready for their first possession of this second half. Low-scoring game, all tied, third quarter, and a touchdown here could go a long way. See if they can get it on this drive. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's May. That's going to be intercepted. Whoa! And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
Look, I think any time, Mike, you find yourself all tied up in the second half of a ball game, it's all hands on deck. Both teams are trying to find a way. How can I separate? How can we give our side a clear advantage? That pick right there, killing that first series of this second half, that seems like one of those separators to me. Now, this offense, as they take the field, they have to capitalize and come away with points.
The home team's offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll start in outstanding field position, looking for a way to break our tie. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle, and he'll manage to bring this down to about the 37. It was Milton Williams that time to bring him down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
Second down, 8 yards to go. To avoid the rush there, he's hit as he threw in the pass is incomplete.
He was defended.
Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
Down. They'll set up to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. Pick up there of 13. That's enough for a first down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
Handoff here, up the middle, and that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Go! 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready?
Now a little pop back. It'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
Taken down at the 14-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 1.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
Let's go. 1918.
And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it first down.
Come on, set. Ready?
Back to the ground after the penalty. And he's in! That's a touchdown.
Your body is acting out. Your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you that
coming. It's up and good. And his guys go up by 7. It is now 17-10.
Visitors 10.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Jones now on the return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. Find themselves trailing 17-10 now as they come up with first down and 10. Working out of the gun, it's May. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a third down.
6 yards to go.
Throwing is May. It's a pass cut by Henry, the tight end.
May's pass. Complete to other.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on their early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
On the return, it's Austin. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The home team's offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They lead by a touchdown. This drive begins with first and 10. Now, faking the give. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot. A troubling development here in this AFC title game. The middle they go. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
With a quick pass to the receiver heading right. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. It's third and 4. Back to throw. And he's got this one complete to Watkins. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on third down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on third down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 6-yard pickup brings
They'll come up now for second down and 4.
14-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. He'll go right back to Smith. They hook up again. And he's in for the score.
Like we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
The PAT, up and good. And his guys move out to a 24-10 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Jones now on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. There you see Mike Vrabel, his Patriots set for their next drive. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. May gonna look to throw. And he's not gonna be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll go play action with May. Pass completed to Douglas. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot, a troubling development here in this AFC title game. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll run. It's Henderson. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 4. Throwing now is May. He's found his receiver, Butte. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for the Patriots. First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They run straight ahead with Henderson. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains here in the AFC Championship game. This is the NFL Playoffs on EA Sports. From the 43, here's 2nd and 9. Now May. Going right. It's taken in. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. His 2nd catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a first down.
A gain of 15. First down, New England.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 26-yard line.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Here's May. Catch is made. That is Williams. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Kyle Williams. 5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
2. Here we go. Off the play fake. Here's May. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. They'll try it now with Anderson. And that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a 4th down, 4th quarter stand, and forces a turnover on down.
So the offense finds themselves in a tough situation. They're down by 2 scores late in this game. They know this is a prime opportunity. They need to play for a touchdown, and instead the defense makes a huge stand, and they got a chance now to close this game out.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. This ball batted away. That's incomplete.
Well, it's not going to make up for all the plays that they've been on the wrong side of up until this point. They finally are able to land a jab of their own, knock this ball away, and get a much-needed incomplete pass.
On the give, it's Johnson. And he's able to find a crease. Get ahead for 7. He'll bring up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the 1st down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the 1st down, just not here.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. They'll try to run for it with Johnson.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
They're all set to punt this one away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. This fielded inside the 35. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield.
The Patriots take over.
Patriots offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll begin with terrific starting field position. It gets going with 1st and 10. To throw is May. He'll go underneath to Henderson. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 5.
The 49-yard line.
To throw now, May. To the left side, he's got Henry. We'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
Well, when you call a screenplay, of course, you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. You're not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards, but that's exactly the case here, and really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down. They'll go. Here's May. Open man is Douglas. It's complete. He's going to have the Pats first down. As the defense nowhere to be found. They picked up 20 on fourth down. And his own read, a give to Henderson. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
26. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second and
operating from the shotgun. It's May. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
5-yard gain on the play. That's good.
Tight end motioning left.
First down.
Handoff, and it's Henderson. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
Brought down at the 18-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and
They
7.
send the tight end in motion. That one taken in by Douglas. And he'll be lucky to just get some positive yards out of that one. Out of bounds, pickup of 2.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
To the end zone, it's intercepted. And this defense comes through with the turnover.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The home team's offense headed back to take over once more. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off first and 10.
Break.
So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Brings up second and 8.
Ready. 50, green. Ready?
Now they'll set up to throw. That's taken in left side by Smith. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
That's good.
New England going to take their second timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back. This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll go again with Johnson. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Here we go. 52 blue. Green.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We're back to crown an AFC champion after this. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. Another run here with Johnson. And he will get all the way down to the Patriots' 32-yard line. A big one there on third down, good for 26 yards.
And This is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the fourth quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. 2nd and 11.
38.
Down to a knee here. And cue the celebrations. They are on their way to the Super Bowl. So the fans gonna head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad as they will lift the Lamar Hunt Trophy. They are off to the Super Bowl in 2 weeks as champions of the AFC. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.